Everything has changed for the New York Knicks as we are seeing a team that has completely been revamped while also seeing future stars on this roster that are going to play a huge impact as Mike Brown and the Knicks have changed everything since Tom Thibodeau was the head coach. And now the Knicks have been able to do something that is clearly showing that they are a completely different team in the best possible way, making them look like true contenders despite the fact that they already are battling through injuries. They're not the only team battling through injuries right now, but the Knicks are dealing with some of them, and that definitely is cause for concern, considering guys like Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart are out for a real period of time, according to Shams Charania. There's a lot to go over with this team right now, and there has been a lot of questions surrounding them. But guys, before we get into all that, if you're part of that 56% that's not subscribed to Knicks Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily New York Knicks updates. The NBA season is officially back. The Knicks are officially 1-0. We are back. It's so nice to be back talking about Knicks basketball in season, and we're going to jump right into it. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single Knicks update all season long. But look, things have changed for the Knicks, and we have a future star on this roster in Ariel Hukporti, and the crazy thing is, he's not the only one. A couple of years ago, the Knicks hit it out of the park with the draft as both Ariel Hukporti and Tyler Kolek have shown they are ready for rotational minutes with the Knicks, despite both of them being second-round picks in 2024 and barely playing last year because, well, as we know, Tom Thibodeau played 8 guys. Now we're seeing both of these guys go in, and Mike Brown has already been proven right about playing this deeper bench. We're seeing it work. We're seeing the Knicks go out there and use a squad that's actually just going to be winning games and staying fresh for the playoffs because of the amount of guys who they really have gone out there and used. I mean, look, there's been a lot of talk about Hukporti and Kolek, and Mike Brown was at the forefront of it, saying, I thought Hukporti and Kolek came in and tried to do what they're capable of doing. We don't need anybody to come in and play hero ball or anything like that. Play to your strengths. Hukporti is so athletic. They have to pull. First of all, if you've got Jalen coming off the pick and roll, that the bigs got to put a body in front of the ball. That's just good basketball. If you don't pull that weak side guy in, it's going to be a dunk. He's got this, like little runner floater thing. Not quite sure, but it's gone in. So I'm going to keep letting him shoot it. Now, guys, if you remember, there is someone who did exactly that, like Hukporti, and that is Isaiah Hartenstein. I know some people think the comparison's lazy because they're German, they're number 55, they're lefties, all that stuff, but it's there. The guys are remarkably similar players. Hukporti has no problem putting the ball on the floor. He's an excellent post playmaker, as we saw, and he really does expand the Knicks offense. I mean, look, I was watching the Knicks game with one of my buddies, the guy who runs Let's Talk Knicks. His name is James Ryder, and he made a joke to me saying, I thought Mitch was out because the way Hukporti flew and got the offensive rebound and kicked the ball out. The one thing is there, Ariel Hukporti is already a better offensive player than Mitchell Robinson. He just is. He's way more well-rounded offensively. When Hukporti gets the rebound, he's so good at instantly swinging the ball back out or going back up with it. This is one of the things that Mike Brown wanted to instill was the 0.5 rule, which basically means within half a second you have to know what you're doing with the ball. And that's the thing. Hukporti, it felt like when he would go out there and grab an offensive rebound or just grab a rebound in general, it felt like he knew what he was going to do before he even had the rebound. Before he even was jumping up for the rebound, he knew exactly where the ball was going, whether it was an offensive one if it was going back up or he was kicking it back out, or a defensive one. He knows where his outlets are, and it was just excellent court awareness from Hukporti all night long, which was super impressive. And I mean, as we saw right here, we saw it get mentioned by Point Made Basketball, you can't stress enough how important it is for a modern big to be able to pass out of the short roll, especially when teams are running double big lineups. Ariel Hukporti is checking off that box so far as we see him here making a pass. You see right here, the defender is fully committed, leaving Karl-Anthony Towns open for a little backdoor cut for an easy layup or dunk, and that is exactly what happened. Hukporti went up, and the defense fully committed, leaving Karl-Anthony Towns under the rim. Hukporti dumped the ball off, and Towns had an easy basket. It can't get easier than that. That was a beautiful offensive play. It feels like there's actual sets for the first time in years, because for all the things that Tom Thibodeau did well, I'm not saying Tibbs is a bad coach. He was a great coach with the Knicks, but for all the things he did well, coaching offense was not one of them because he didn't run sets. There were very few plays. There was very few stuff going on with Tibbs. We're already seeing that change with Mike Brown, who's giving them an actual offense to move with. And also something else that we see from here, look where everyone is. We got a guy in the corner right here, so if Hukporti would be able to dish it out there, we have a wide open OG Anunoby. We see the defender shifting over, but even so, that will leave another player open at the top of the key, likely your point guard, whether that's Jalen Brunson, Tyler Kolek, Deuce McBride, whoever it is in that situation, Jordan Clarkson. And then again, someone is going to be open by the way they set this up. This was a beautiful play ran by the Knicks, and it's just been beautiful basketball by the Knicks and by 11 Knicks. As we saw the bench go just very deep tonight. I mean, as highlighted by Ian Begley here, Deuce McBride played off the bench, put up 15 points, 4 for 7, also got 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal in 25 minutes, 25 minutes and 52 seconds. I can't read. Gershon Yabusele had a rebound and a +4 in 12 minutes. Trey Jemison grabbed 2 rebounds in 7 minutes on the floor. Landry Shamet had 9 points, went 2 for 4, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal in 13 minutes and 49 seconds. Jordan Clarkson put up 4 points, went 2 for 7 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist in 13 minutes. And Tyler Kolek put up 7 points, 3 for 6 with 1 rebound and 2 assists in 13 minutes. Kolek played so well, he ended up playing more minutes than Jordan Clarkson. On top of that, he played the same amount of minutes. But him, Clarkson, Shamet, Yabusele, they all played very similar minutes. Tyler Kolek has very quickly broken himself into this rotation in a huge way, which is really impressive to see. But when it comes down to it, as mentioned here by SNY, and this is from OG Anunoby, which really shows how everything kind of went down. I mean, he said the game will tell you what to do. Each game will be different, but as we get more comfortable, it'll get better and better. And he talked about getting more comfortable in Mike Brown's offense. We saw some tweets after that with people basically saying they couldn't stand Tibbs by the end. Not as a person. Tom Thibodeau is a phenomenal dude. Like, really, really great guy. Good coach. Had his flaws, and you could tell these Knicks players are happy to be under a new coach because, Mike Brown coached a perfect basketball game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was excellent. Again, I don't mean to keep bringing this up, but this is beautiful off a pick and roll. You have the spacing it felt like the Knicks weren't using. Not that they didn't have court spacing. They had guys who could space the floor, but look how gorgeous this is. There's no way that you're not going to get a bucket here. And the best part about it is Ariel Hukporti is the one creating the basket right here because he's got 4 guys around him. Dunker spot, corner 3, top of the key, OG on the wing. If OG was down on that corner, it would have led to worse spacing. The Knicks ran this perfectly. This is an actual offense. This is very similar to how the Pacers beat up the Knicks in that final game because Tyrese Halliburton would hit the middle off a screen. He'd be right here. He'd have Siakam in the dunker spot. Miles Turner would just pop off center around where OG is or at the top of the key. Naismith in one corner, Nembhard on the other wing. This is what they did. The craziest part about that is now in this situation, Ariel Hukporti is Tyrese Halliburton in this little comparison I'm making. This man is very, very good. He is really comfortable out there, and it's really fun to watch. But there's more than that. This has just been a beautiful game by the Knicks in general. As James Edwards said, in Game 1, the Knicks did something that a year ago might have seemed unfathomable. They won a basketball game, one that they controlled most of the night, while playing 11 players, 10 of those 10 minutes or more. Mr. Irrelevant in the 2024 NBA draft, Ariel Hukporti, started. Second-year guard Tyler Kolek played 14 minutes. He played a total of 52 minutes from December to February in his rookie season. Two-way center Trey Jemison found court time while the game was good. Landry Shamet hit big buckets each time the Cavaliers made things interesting. Last season, the Knicks bench ranked dead last in the NBA in bench scoring, averaging 21.7 points per game against the Cavaliers. Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet, and Tyler Kolek combined for 31 points off the bench. It's impossible to not be excited about the Knicks right now, man. And Deuce McBride, he's echoing the same thing, how he's definitely happy that the coaching is different now. He said coaching staff have been experimenting with a lot of different lineups in practice and a lot of different looks. Just really felt great to be able to go out there with your guys. It doesn't matter who was out there, just going to step up there and get the job done. And the Knicks, they got the job done. They got it done in impressive fashion. They held Jared Allen to where the lights were just once again too bright. And on top of that, it shows Ariel Hukporti really becoming a two-way player very, very fast for this team. And just to look at the overall box score just on the Knicks right now, after one game, you can't say enough about the job that OG Anunoby did. The man already is just the greatest thing to ever happen in human history. Meanwhile, Karl-Anthony Towns played well on that strained quad. We are going to talk about that more later on in the next video today. Hukporti should have played more than 18 minutes. That's my big critique of Mike Brown right now. Mikal Bridges played point guard for half of his minutes and looked phenomenal. Jalen Brunson could not hit a shot, and that's what he does in the beginning of the year, too. He warms up as time goes on. But look at this bench. It's gorgeous. It's a work of art. It's so beautiful. It's like that joke from Parks and Rec when Tom's staring at when Aziz Ansari's like staring at the abstract art. He's like if you just look at this you look at this box score, It's beautiful. I've been looking at this for 5 hours now. That's how I feel looking at a Knicks box score, where the only two guys who didn't get on the floor are the two most raw prospects the Knicks have, in Pacome Dadier and Mohamed Diawara, who will get their time. I mean, Brown has said he's going to play every guy on the Knicks roster at some point throughout the season, and they're going to play meaningful minutes. Mike Brown, I love you. I love you so much already, and it's been one game. I just love Mike Brown, man. He's just the best. He's the best thing ever. I mean, the only thing that's better than Mike Brown is OG Anunoby. It's truly the only thing that's better than Mike Brown it's OG. It's just, you go out there and you just want to scream OGs because OG Anunoby is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Mike Brown's the GOAT. Mikal Bridges is the GOAT. Everybody's the GOAT except for, well, the Cleveland Cavaliers because, well, they're 0-1. Sucks to be them. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. Go Knicks.